Hi you guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. So today we're going to be showing you how we make her dog treats. Do you want to know? Stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so today I'm going to show you how I make her dog treats. I've already showed you the 2 different videos of her dog food that we make, both the stovetop and the crock pot. So now we will conclude her food that I make from home with her treats. So yesterday was my day to make her treats, and this is how they look once I put them in bags to freeze them. So I just put in like 12 different ones, and I give her a half at a time. You guys, it was really hard to find a recipe that this little shit would eat. Like, she normally is not picky, especially when it comes to treats. So when I started trying to make her own treats, because I was making her food, so everything should come from my kitchen. So I went through probably 4 or 5 other recipes first, and she wouldn't even eat them. Like, it wasn't even, she'll eat it, but she doesn't really enjoy it. No, she spit it out. She wouldn't even touch it. She didn't like it. And I even tried several different types of recipes with peanut butter, some with applesauce, some without. There was all different types that I tried, and this one here, she finally will eat. You like your treats? Yeah, she will finally eat it. She absolutely loves it. She has her own little quirks where at certain times of the day, she has to have a treat. She absolutely loves these treats. Okay, so like, for example, here is one of hers. I generally do cut it in half to give it to her, but they're good. They're very good. You wanna try? Not bad. They're a little dry because they're like, you know, a dog biscuit, and there's not like sugar to give you like a sweetness. But other than that, they're perfectly fine. I love them. She loves them. So if you want to know how we make them, here you go.
So for this recipe, we will be using peanut butter, eggs, cinnamon, pumpkin puree, and whole wheat flour. So let's begin. Okay, so for this recipe, you will use 2 large eggs, 1 cup of pumpkin puree. I used this organic 15-ounce can. It was a little bit more than 1 cup, so I used the whole can. We are also going to be using 3 tablespoons of peanut butter. I kind of do heaping tablespoons because I love me some peanut butter. I use organic, natural. Please make sure whatever peanut butter you are using, it does not contain the word I'm showing on the screen. I also add a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. This step is optional. I like to add a little flavor for her. And then we are going to be using 2.5 to 4 cups of oat flour or wheat flour. Here's the ingredients. Start off by adding the pumpkin puree, the eggs, and the peanut butter. Combine until smooth. I then take the cinnamon and add it to the flour and kind of give it a little mix. And then I add the flour to the mixture, folding in 2.5 cups little by little until it is all mixed. I felt that the mixture was a little too sticky, so I added in another 1/4 cup of the flour and mixed it all together. I added just a little bit more of the flour and just started mixing everything together to create one ball so I can start rolling it out. I give it a nice little wipe down because I wanted to get all the flour off the machine, and now we can go ahead and start rolling out the biscuits. I'm going to protect my counter space with wax paper, and then I'm using the same wheat flour to put on top of that. I like to take my whole little mixture here and divide it into 4s and then roll that out to make it easier. And you're going to want to roll your dough to a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch depending on what your desired thickness would be. Once you have it rolled to your desired thickness, go ahead and use whichever type of a cookie cutter or whichever design you would like to use for your dog's biscuits. I then line them on a prepared baking sheet and repeat the process until I have used the entire mixture. After I have that all done, I go with a little bowl with flour in it and use a fork and just stab each one in the middle just to give it a little design. You don't have to do this, but I do. And as always, when I'm making anything of her, she is right here knowing it, waiting for it. This mixture, the way I rolled it out, made 110 biscuits. We're going to bake in an oven of 350 degrees for 20 minutes or until crisp. You can bake them longer if you want them crispier, but for her, going to be 12 years old, I like her to have them a little bit softer. It's easier for her to chew, and she absolutely loves them cooked like this. Now that they have all cooled, this is how they look. Again, I do them so they're nice and soft for her. She really loves the consistency, and I don't know, there's something about these. She absolutely loves them. I then group them up into 12. Oh, here's one extra. So here, I normally do break this up into half, but I'll just go ahead and give it to her. It's nice and fresh. That's the best time to eat them. But yes, that is one happy little girl. So then I do put 12 of the little biscuits in a bag. I then vacuum seal them. I leave one in the refrigerator and then the rest of them in the freezer and then rotate them as she eats them. And I just think she absolutely loves them. Again, she wouldn't eat anything else, and I finally found one that she loves.
All right, you guys, so that is how we make her treats. Simple, easy, only 5 ingredients. And yeah, so for this recipe, it will vary on how many biscuits you actually get based on what size cookie cutter you are using, how thin or thick you roll it out to. So for example, how I rolled everything for this time, she got 110 cookies with that one batch. You can double the batch and do more, no problem. That's why I like to freeze them. So I always have them ahead of time, and it's super easy that way. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this video. Comment down below and let me know, do you make your dog's food? Do you make their treats? Do you want to? This one is so simple and easy. If you do make it, let me know how your dog loves it. I would love to know. So that is all for this particular video. Comment down below and let us know what you thought. And until next time, you know that drill. Keep a smile on that gorgeous face of yours, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, Crafty crew, out.